on Morning Joe, they challenged John McCain on whether the fundamentals of our economy are really strong. Let's check it out.
Well, you've been attacked, obviously, for saying the fundamentals of this economy are the fundamentals are strong. There's an ad out this morning. You said that you're talking about the workers, but obviously, as you know, gas prices are up. Housing starts are way down. Wall Street's melting down. What, other than workers, what fundamentals are you talking about?
I was talking about the fundamentals of America, which is productivity, their innovation, their incredible performance for many, many years. And what I was saying is, and it's clear, if you look at my remarks, and that is that Wall Street has betrayed us. They've broken the social contract between capitalism and the average citizen and the worker. And the workers are paying a very heavy price, while a lot of them are not only emerging unscathed, but some of them are left with packages of $100 million or so. This is a result of excess and greed and corruption.
And
that's
who did that,
exactly
John?
what is plaguing Americans today, and we've got to fix it, and we've got to update our regulatory system. We have to, I think, have a 9/11 commission to find out what went wrong and to fix what's going to happen in the future, so this never ever happens again. And as president, I guarantee you, it'll never happen again.
You know, the last time Congress and the president tried to reform Wall Street, it was Sarbanes-Oxley. You talk to a lot of people, they'll tell you that a lot of business leave New York and go over to the London markets. How do you thread the needle so you protect American consumers while keeping Wall Street and our financial sector very competitive in the global economy?
Well, Joe, the first thing you do is you address this issue of the alphabet soup of regulatory agencies. It was designed for the 1930s. Now we have instantaneous financial system that's global in nature, and it's not compartmentalized. Look at the stock exchange today as to what it was even 20 or 30 years ago. So you've got to fix that. And also, very frankly, people were asleep at the switch. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Really? John, who was asleep at the switch? Was it the Democrats? Oh, no, wait a minute. You guys were in charge for the last 8 years. That's right. And how many times did you lobby the Bush administration to say, hey, listen, what we need more is regulation to make sure that these Wall Street guys don't break the social contract, as you just said in that clip? Oh, that's right. New York Times did a story on that today, and it says zero. You never lobbied for that. In fact, you lobbied for the exact opposite. You said, hey, what we need more in this economy is deregulation. Take all the limiting things that are bothering the business. Take them away. Let them take as much risk as they want. So, John McCain, why don't you come out and be honest for a change and admit you were wrong? Of course not. You're not going to do that. You're going to do the exact opposite. And he says, oh, these Wall Street guys betrayed us. Betrayed who? You? You were part and parcel of it. You took their money and you did their bidding. And now you talk about how they betrayed us? Please. And broke the social contract. Break that down for a second. What does that mean? That means that in his mind, that Wall Street should have been good guys by their nature. And they broke a social contract. We had an understanding that they were supposed to make money, but not screw this thing up. But that's not the way Wall Street and finance works. That's not the way capitalism works. If you don't put a check on something, they're going to try to make as much money as possible in the short term. You understand how the stock market works? And so apparently John McCain doesn't. He thinks, oh, well, they should have been good guys on their own, which of course he doesn't. He knew how this was going to work, I think, unless he's a total idiot about the economy, which he really might be. Maybe he really woke up in the morning and was like, I can't believe the Wall Street guys were greedy. They tried to make as much money as possible? What kind of system is that? Somebody, I want answers on that. John, it's capitalism. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I'll read Alan Greenspan's book. I mean, this is a clown statement. So how do you get Wall Street to not break the social contract? You regulate them. You don't over-regulate them, but you put reasonable regulations on them and say, hey, for example, as I've said on previous shows, if you're going to make a loan, you own the loan. You can't sell it to other people. Otherwise, you will have the wrong incentives. You'll have an incentive to give out as bad a loan as possible, charge your interest rates on it, charge your fees on it, and then move it along. We don't want a system like that. It's going to lead to obvious manipulation of the system. And the guy who took off all those regulations was Phil Gramm, the entire Republican Party, and John McCain. So he's going to come here and tell us, oh, by the way, we got to fix this thing. Well, you're the one who broke it in the first place, so why would I hire you to fix something you broke? I'd have to be stupid to do that, wouldn't I? All right, and I love his excuse for why he thinks the fundamentals of the economy are strong. He said, what? I was talking about the workers. The workers are strong. Don't denigrate the workers. Don't denigrate the workers. Come on, really, John, who thought you were talking about the workers? Is that what Obama was doing when he said the economy's in trouble? He was using code words for, I don't think the workers of America are working hard enough. I mean, it's laughable. Nobody in their right mind, not even Republicans, believe that. No, he was saying you guys screwed up the economy by taking off all reasonable regulations from these guys. They ran amok, and they ran it into the ground. Now, what the hell does that have to do with the workers? Don't denigrate the workers, my ass. It's always the excuse they use. Oh, Iraq's going terribly? Oh, don't denigrate the troops. Well, I never said a thing about the troops. I said you screwed up Iraq. No, don't denigrate the troops. It's a classic Republican trick.